All right. That is a Titan T3 yoke. Goes up to 72 inches. Behind it is the Slater Atlas stone mold. So here we go. This is the 1 year review on the gym. It's been about actually a year and 5 weeks since we started, and about 10 months since I did the first video. But that is a Titan yoke. We did, and that's just some sticky goat tape on it. About 20 bucks worth of goat tape. And the yoke, we, like with all Titan stuff, as soon as it hits sale, we get it. So it does have the little red pins, a couple sets. Again, it goes up to 72 inches. Paid about 300 bucks for it. I think that was a steal. And then we have the tire, got that free. That's got 8 of these little square Amazon mats that we have on parts of the floor where the cuts are kind of uneven, and it was just easier to do those, especially in non-high traffic areas where you're not going to be dropping a lot of weights and stuff. That tire has 8 of those stacked on top of each other in it, so it's a full-size truck tire. It's a thick tire. It's got 8 of them. You can see they're kind of beat because we've been dropping the stones in them. No issues. Drop the stone. You know, we pull the tire out here, pull the yoke out here, right on these heavy horse stall mats that we got at the tractor supply store, and nothing between that tire and that mat. We can drop all day long, and there's no damage to our foundation or to our floor. This again is a basement gym. So the Atlas stones, this is new. We just started making these. Like you saw the mold, that's a 16-inch mold. We also have an 18-inch mold, both from Slaters Hardware. Got those straight off of Slaters site. That way we could also get the concrete fibers, the strengthening fibers, and the cement patch. There's a video that we have on that out there, but there's the cement patch. And then this is what the fibers look like. These are just the strengthening fibers that they sell right on Slaters. You get them from Rogue. The prices are the same, but they don't sell the little accessories that Slater sells, so we just went straight through Slater. The mold for 16 inches is 175 pounds. The first one we did, we just had too much air in it, and you know, it was the first time ever making one. We just didn't do as well as we had hoped, so it came out about 10 pounds light. The second stone we made was the 18-inch, which came out 20 pounds light. That's a 240-pound mold. The stone came out at 221. This one I was desperate to get over 175. I worked the mold for a full hour every 10 minutes. I tapped air out of it. I put more concrete in, I tapped air, I put more concrete in, I tapped air. I mean, it's just forever. And I put 3 pounds of metal in it. 3 pounds of actual steel is in that one right there. And I still just got to 174. So they're not hard to make, but I think it's fair to say that you're going to do it a couple times before you make them well, if that makes sense. And these are, you know, once you bought the molds, you know, these things cost 4 cents a pound to make. So, you know, those are, I'm not doing the math quickly here, but those are 12 bucks each, and that's a little more than 12 bucks. So you can make a bunch of them really quick once you have the molds, but it takes a while to get good at them. And all of the writing on that is just a stencil from Michael's Crafts. So like a grade school stencil and some cement concrete paint from Target. So, all right, so the rest of the gym. So we still have the same mats. Those are the same. We still have the same curl station and calf station. These are the 2 things that I like the least. I liked them the least last year. I still like them the least. But they're just, you know, they're functional and they're not worth replacing right now, although I would like a standing calf raise. So we're working on that. There's the hex bar. That's from Rep Fitness. We have a Duffalo bar now. We didn't have that last time. That's straight from Kabuki Strength. The top 3 are all Rogue. This one is the Rogue 2.0, which we still have. That was in the original video. That was the bar that we started the gym with. This is the, sorry, trying to get the angle here. This is the Ohio deadlift bar. Love this bar. Blue Cerakote. It's just, I just really like it. And then of course this one we got right after we did the first video. That's a Thor Power Bar. We got this right before he won his first World's Strongest Man. He has won every event he's entered since. I think it's because I bought the bar. but who knows? And still a Titan bar rack. So there's the new bars. We have had a lot of, obviously, outside of the one at the top, which was here originally, we've bought a ton of bars this year. We also went with the Mag Grips pull downs. So we have you can just kind of see them here. I need to hang them up, but that one is the long neutral grip, or wide neutral grip. We have a short neutral grip. We have a medium neutral grip, and then we have a medium behind it that's supinated grip. So the only ones we have two variety of is the mid size. I'll tell you right now, that's about, I feel like that was almost $300 worth of bars after shipping, and I don't regret it, but I don't see how people buy all 7 or all 8 different ones. It's just a lot of, for the little changes that happen, unless you're a serious bodybuilder, I'm not sure it makes sense to buy 7 or 8 of those. We seem to be getting by just fine with 4. We do still have all the other kind of miscellaneous grips, and we have the Titan curl thing that goes on your stomach and holds your arms in place. This is the pull down station. I believe this was on the last one. This is the one we got from, just to go over some prices, this is one we got off of Craigslist for $300 from a local fire station. You already knew this one was like 80 something. This one was 80 something. Both of those were on sale on the Titan site. The Duffalo bar we got on Black Friday. It was 500 and something. We also got a shoulder rock, which is upstairs because we don't have the ceiling height down here to swing a shoulder rock. But the shoulder rock is normally 200 and some change, and we got it for about 179. The Thor power bar was exactly what you would expect, $395 plus 15 shipping. This we got lucky on. I bought a Rogue Boneyard deadlift bar, and they didn't have it. They charged me for it and never sent it. I called them back. They found another one, refunded me, recharged me, never sent it. I called them back, and on the 3rd time, they said, we're gonna just send you a new bar. So that one only cost me $250, but it's a $350 or $360 bar, and they just bad luck. Rogue is a phenomenal company. I don't think in any way that they intentionally didn't send me 2 bars. I think that's just how business goes sometimes. They certainly made me happy. I'm telling you about it here because I think they're a quality company that really helped. So, and then of course we added all kinds of little motivational swag. So we got some Arnold posters and some rep banners, some 8-man strong. We didn't do any new kettlebells, so we still have the same thing. It's like a 20, 2 50s, or 2 30s, 2 40s, and a 50, and then some miscellaneous. Those chains, which we need to buy more chains. Those are not acceptable. And that's a Titan grip for the landmine down there. We have a battle rope that we use for conditioning, and some figure 8 straps, which I love. We did get, last time, in the review, all we had were the Rep Fitness competition bumpers. We did get a full set of Rogue CrossFit 2018 bumpers. Those are awesome, and they feel great, and they spin great, and they look great, and everybody likes them. We have 3 Pioneer belts now, Pioneer leather. These are the best belts that you'll ever have in your life. So they're all lever belts. Well, these 2 are lever belts, and then this is just a Rep Fitness kind of generic. That was the first belt that we ever bought. And it's good, but it's not clear. I mean, obviously these are just first class, and then this is definitely usable. We got a bunch of Rogue change plates on the Black Friday sale. So those are super useful. We got some regular clips. As far as other, when we first did this review, we weren't really sure what we were after. We didn't know if we wanted to lose weight or get strong or look good or what we wanted to do. And we really, about halfway through the year, we changed philosophically. My son wanted to lose weight. He did. He dropped 50 pounds. He went from 200 pounds to 145, and he looks great and he feels great, and his doctors are so happy, and he's really proud of himself, and we're really proud of him. So that was kind of where he went. He got the rings up there and is doing abs all night and all this kind of crazy stuff, even though there's not a lot of room. He's not quite as tall as me yet. So he's loving that. I wanted to get strong, so I bought, the deadlift bar, and I bought heavier dumbbells. So this is a second set of dumbbells. We go up to 75 now. I bought the yoke with the Atlas stones. This isn't clean over here, so I'll try to get the light, but we also have a 10-inch Titan Strongman log, which I use on shoulder days. I mean, this is kind of what we had talked about in that first video. Not 100% sure what we wanted to do. I want to get as strong as possible at my age, and he wants to get as fit as possible at his, and that works out really well. We got a mirror up there now. Didn't have that last time. A couple more. We got some Massonomics banners there, and we got the lift banner over here. We got some slam balls now. We go from 35 up to 70. So those are good, again, on conditioning days. Of course, the plyo box I made. We did get Brian Shaw's local here in Colorado, 4-time world's strongest man. So I had him, he offers this on his site, so anyone can do this, but I had him autograph a personalized little picture for my son. My son is going to take this to college. He has told everyone. He is so psyched about it. Super motivational. So there you go. I guess I'll shoot across the room here. Not a lot of changes. Most of the rest of the year after we did the initial build was in barbells, which is something where you really want to spend money, in my opinion. You want quality barbells. And then strongman implements for me, the yoke, the Atlas stones, the strongman log, a 10-inch log again, the Duffalo bar, the heavier dumbbells. And then this right here, there's also a review on the site. I'm just using this tonight. This is the Rep Fitness Power Speed Bar. And so, clearly using that right now, so must be happy with it. And then behind there, you can see those yellow pulleys. Those are the Spud Inc. set. So before we bought the lat pull down from the fire station, that's what we used for all of our back movements and a lot of our, some of our curl movements too, is that set of pulleys. You'd hook them up to the top of the rack and then, use them, hook them up to pull. We don't need to do those anymore. They're just kind of here in case we ever want them. They were so affordable, there'd be no sense in me selling them. So I'll just hang on to them, and if we ever need them, we've got them. And then you see some miscellaneous rubber bands back there. And then also this rubber band right here, which we use. This is the smallest Rep Fitness rubber band they make. It's like 5 to 35 pounds. And this is predominantly just used for stretching. Obviously it's set up low on the bar, so stretching our knees, stretching our our hammies and our quads, and just kind of trying to get limber for big leg days. So there you go. Super happy with it. Not sure really what else we'll do at this point. There aren't a lot of toys that I still want. I do want a hack squat leg press, and if I was able to get one of those, I would put it right over there where that curl station is, and I would move that curl station either out or just somewhere else. And I'd also like, again, a standing calf raise, and if I could work that, that would also go over there. And so those two machines are kind of always, not machines, but those two pieces are always up for consideration to get bounced, but we're just not there yet. My wife told me to pick for my birthday. She said, "You want Atlas stones and a yoke, or do you want a hack squat?" And Atlas stones and a yoke just seemed like so much more fun than a hack squat leg press machine. So there you go. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out the Farr Outpost on Instagram, as well as this channel on YouTube, and we'll see you around. Have a great weekend, everybody.